Today's arcade scenes pretty much died out in the Western world as home consoles reign supreme and allow for immediate online and local multiplayer. However, in Japan, it's still easy to find many arcades where one can quickly delve into some worthy competition. Fighting games are taken very seriously in the land of the rising sun, and with new games being released very often, the Japanese are the first to show us what is to come. Some games fall by the wayside despite their merits, and some games become tried, tested, and true and played in high-level competitions, such as the Tolgeki Super Battle Opera. This list highlights 10 of the best retro arcade fighting games that are still played by a huge chunk of players as of today, either vanilla versions or updated releases. Number 10. Hokuto no Ken, a relatively unknown fighting game, also known as Fist of the North Star. Based on the anime of the same name, Hokuto no Ken has attracted players with its smooth graphics, fast gameplay, and overall fun. The gameplay is an alternate form of the anime-style gameplay found in the Guilty Gear series, just more streamlined for an easier playing experience and easier accessibility. The lack of characters in this game and somewhat simple designs definitely restricted its success. Number 9. Geo Battle Colosseum. One of the better SNK games to date, Geo Battle Colosseum has seen healthy play in North America. Featuring an assortment of characters from SNK's various series that received improved sprite work and alternate movesets to make them stand out from their ordinary appearances, Geo Battle Colosseum is a very well-rounded fighter that delivers with strategic two-character action that keeps character skills from their respective games, allowing for a wonderful mix of style. Number 8. The King of Fighters 11. The latest incarnation of King of Fighters is available on 6th generation consoles as well. It delivers with flying colors. This is definitely the best King of Fighters one could enjoy for a retro gaming experience. With improved sprites and graphics, King of Fighters delivered on a visual level. The gameplay is a much improved version of the tag system found in King of Fighters 2003, requiring a certain amount of skill to play this game at a high level, with subsystems like Leader Stock, Leader Special, Quick Change, and various other need-to-knows. King of Fighters 11 is still today a great tournament game. Also, Oswald, a very unique fighter that only appeared in this iteration, has finally come back as a DLC character in King of Fighters 14. Number 7. Street Fighter II Turbo Hyper Fighting. Shocking indeed, this is the oldest game on the list. This game continues to see play because it brings us back to our fighting game roots. 16 available characters, each one pretty much a unique experience. The quintessential fighting game.
Number 6. Street Fighter III Third Strike.
Indeed, in the Western world, this game has been populating many Dreamcast and PS2 consoles, although it does not make this any less popular in Japanese arcades. This is one of the games that sees continual play because of a very deep and polarizing core, the parry system, something that can allow anyone capable of properly using it to come out on top in the tightest of tight spots. With mind games and strategies continually changing, Third Strike is one of those true fighting games that will live for years to come. Too bad the game suffers from 3 overpowered top-tier characters that mostly dominate the rest, in spite of an excellent parry system. Number 5. Arcana Heart. Arcana Heart has come into its own as one of the more unique and interesting 2D fighters around. It's the 2D answer to the Dead or Alive series, pretty much. Featuring a cast of all women, Arcana Heart allows variety in selecting an Arcana on top of the character already selected. Featuring a unique 3-bar system that includes a secondary special gauge and homing cancels, similar to Guilty Gear's Roman cancel, Arcana Heart is enough to keep even hardcore fighters interested. Number 4. Melty Blood Act Cadenza. Melty Blood has some rather distinct roots. Originally an 8G game turned anime, Melty Blood features characters from the series entitled Tsukihime. Melty Blood is a very fast-paced game with nothing specifically to overcomplicate the gameplay. Melty Blood is a game of aerial combos and awareness of your gauge. Knowing when to use heat and when not to can decide a match. The character design is also slightly on the plainer side and relies on anime tropes, but that is a good thing, and it's the themes surrounding each character that makes them interesting. Number 3. Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. The Tekken series has always been a significant figure in the realm of 3D fighters. Tekken 5 was a great game, but the expansion to Dark Resurrection skyrocketed Tekken's success. Dark Resurrection adds Lily and Dragonov to an already full cast of characters, and with much more attention to balance, this is the definitive version of the game that is still played today in serious tournaments, due to the aforementioned balance. Number 2, Virtua Fighter 5. When Virtua Fighter 5 came out in arcades, the fighting community embraced it right away. Virtua Fighter 5 is a beautiful looking game and probably one of the best 3D fighting games of all time. Virtua Fighter 3 and 4 have been known to be some of the best fighting game engines and the best character balance in any fighter. Each character plays differently, and compared to other 3D fighting games, the structure of the game allows such characters the actualization of marvelous feats that are still very much bound to real-life physics, meaning that you won't see over-the-top air juggling like you would in games such as Tekken or Soul Calibur or Dead or Alive. Virtua Fighter 5 has continued with that successful trend and still today is a milestone for 3D fighting games. Number 1. Guilty Gear XX Accent Core. A Guilty Gear XX Accent Core takes the top spot on this list, expanding on what has already been a fantastic set of 2D fighters by Arc System. Accent Core has seen huge amount of play in its initial release, and this month in Japan it has been and still is, with its Accent Core Plus R updated version, one of the featured games in many Japanese tournaments. Featuring unique characters, the Roman and false Roman cancels we all love, and with a couple of new quirks, Accent Core Plus R is keeping the 2D scene alive. The very much improved gameplay mechanics, such as a form of parry with very strict timing, the addition of EX moves, which are not enhanced versions of some special moves in the game, but new almighty quasi-super moves outright, and the massive change in many of the properties of the available characters' move pool, make Accent Core a real winner and something to never forget for all fighting game fans. Honorable mentions: Spectral vs. Generation, Garou, Mark of the Wolves, Samurai Showdown Sen, Power Instinct, Matra Melee. Thank you for having watched this video. I hope it was entertaining.
Zack